Hello all, today I want to give you a quick overview of the Xiaomi Dehumidifier 50 liters. On top you see the control panel with a few icons lighted up. So the first button is the on and off button, where you can switch on and switch off the dehumidifier. If you start it, it will take a quick second to measure the humidification in the room. So right now we're at 61%. The room is relatively cold at 18 degrees Celsius. The second button, you can choose between 3 modes. This is right now in the automatic mode, where you can select the desired level you want to humidify. So right now it turns on automatically because the selected level is under the current. Next two modes you have a sleep mode, which reduces the noise level. You still can hear the compressor though, but it's a bit, from the noise, it's less than the other modes. And the last mode is the dry clothing mode, where it also additionally sends out more warm air, so your clothes are drying faster. I tested it out today, and it quickly dries your clothes. Otherwise, we have here, as you already saw, the button to select the desired humidity, and you also have here a button to select automatically turn off after 1, 2, 3 or 4 hours. Here above you have ionization, so the air is being ionized by, I don't know if you can see it, by this one and this little thing here. This you can only set up in the app, and the next icon shows that the UVC light is on, so this also kills bacteria inside the device. Otherwise, on the back side you can see the air intake, the filter. I'm just turning that thing off. And here on the side you can pull out the water tank, which has 7 liters. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's also like a visible window where you can see the current water level of the device. I must say, so in order to connect the dehumidifier to your iPad, iPhone or Android device, you need to have the Xiaomi Home app. If you click on it, you can see my 2 devices I have here. One, the 22 liters dehumidifier, and the 50 liters dehumidifier. You can only add those 2 to your account if you have the Chinese region selected. So they need to run on Chinese servers. Unfortunately, they don't run on Europe servers or any other ones. That's the reason why on this iPad I have a different account than on my iPhone, where I control the other Xiaomi devices I have. So right now, if you click on the 50 liter version, you can see it shows me the current humidity level, which is right now at 54%. It shows me the indoor temperature, So it has a temperature sensor built in and also the humidity sensor. And also I have like a title which shows me yeah, in which range I'm comfortable, moist or very moist. So it gives an indicator if the current humidity level is good or not. I can turn off or turn off, turn on or turn off the device. I can choose between the three modes. I also have on the control panel on the device. I can here also put in a delay. If I click on it, I first have to put it on, and then I can choose between 5 to 30 minutes or a custom one. So I have more functionality built in the app. I turn that off, and I could also put in a scheduled on off if I want to go outside and it should turn on at 3 p.m. for example. I can do that here. I can turn on or off the UVC disinfection, the negative ions, the dry and turn off. This is a function where the device will stay on until it's fully dried, so there will be no humid inside the device. There's also water drainage turn off. If you use the water drainage, it will pump out all the water inside the hose into the water tank. So you have more possibilities within the app, and here right now I can show you exactly what the 22 liters can, because it's right now not connected. Yeah, that was it. So to the conclusion. So I got this device for 2 days right now, and I'm fully satisfied. I think it's a beautiful device which is well built, and in comparison to the 22 liters, which I also very liked and was fascinated by. It has the advantages that it is way more powerful, more than 2 times as powerful, so it can drain the water out of the air more quickly. It gets to better humidity levels. So for example, with the 50 liters, I can get to around 43% humidity within a room temperature of 18 degrees, which I couldn't do with the 22 liters, which stops at 60% because it's not powerful enough at those low temperatures. So for that type of dehumidifiers, because it uses a compressor and condensation, if it's colder, then the power of those devices will drop radically. In my case, I'm not using it as it should be, like the southeast region where it's very humid, very hot. Here it's very cold, and I try to fight humid walls and bacteria and so on, and I want to get the walls dry, and that's the reason why I bought one. And and also the 50 liters have the UFC, the ionization, the bigger water tank, and with the hose you can bypass and the built-in pump you can bypass like 5 liters or so, 5 meters, sorry, which you can also use for like in the basement and pump the water up, for example. So it's very helpful. What you have to notice is that the 50 liters also consumes more than twice the power than the 22 liter does. So it's around 480 watts per hour if it's on. But if you use the automatic mode, you can you save a lot more, because it automatically turns off the desired humidity, and then gets on after it gets more than 7% of your target humidity, and it drops again. So then you're around probably in an average 200 watts an hour. So it's similar to the 22 liters. It's still a bit more, but yeah, it's more powerful. So I can recommend it. It's not too easy to get in Germany. It's only available through Alibaba, for example, because it's a Chinese device. If you want tips on how to get this device, I can give you a link if you like to, and if you have other questions, please post in the comments. Thank you all.